This morning, the market's tanking. We had a big mover pre-market that was up 60, 70%. Ended up getting a trade here on equities, on stocks, or whatever you want to call it. I know everybody's been asking me. They're like, did you quit trading stocks? What's the deal? You know, we don't want to only see you trading futures. We want to see action everywhere. And, well, I just wanted to give everybody what they want. I'm a man of the people. As you can see, as we get closer to 100,000 subscribers, obviously, I'm a man of the people. There's a reason that I'm getting to where I'm getting to, and that's because the people love me. So I got to give some love back to the people out there. And then today, making a trade here on DRAD. I'm going to show you guys my entry. I'm going to show you the trade. I'm going to show you my thought process. I'm going to lay it all out during the trade in real time, live, with real money today. And I'm going to show you how I made over $300 in less than 5 minutes. $300 in less than 5 minutes. If you can make $300 in 5 minutes every single day the market's open, I mean, you're chilling. You're having a great life. You might not be a millionaire, but you're living. You're living. You're having a great time. I mean, I could live. I guess I couldn't live off $300 a day, but if I really tried, if I sold everything and I stopped eating caviar and fancy restaurants and having nice things, I could live off $300 a day. If I made $3,000 in 5 minutes, that would probably be the game changer. So I got to get to that point. But either way, I'm going to show you guys a trade here, how I found it, the scanner, all that fun stuff right here in this video. So make sure you stay tuned because it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun one. The market is really going into the tanker right now. You can see TVIX is up 36%. Look at this thing, from $136 up to $198. What in the world is happening? The coronavirus is real, baby. It's real. Just back there in February, going from $35 up there to $195. Oh. Let's take a look at the trade here. DRAD. Let's see what went down. All right, what's going on, guys? So this morning, we're trading some equities, some stocks. Who thought that I can still trade stocks? I can still do it. Don't you worry, my friends. So right now, I tried to get 800 shares there at the $5 area. Only got filled 400 shares. I'm looking for a new high up to the 570 area. Looking to take 200 shares up there in the 570. Pre-market high so far is currently $5.70. So looking for a push above that pre-market high. You can see right now, this is the 1 minute chart pulled up. And we've basically got that resistance here at the 570 area. Looking for a push through that 570 here. This is a stock, DRAD. It's on the Gapper list this morning. It just popped up on the Gapper. Well, I just got on the computer. I saw this on the Gapper list, and then I looked to take some profit. So looking to take some profit here, 570s. So we're getting filled there at 576. I'm going to hold another 200 shares for that push above $6 if it comes. And kind of watch to see what happens at this area right now at the 590s. And you can see on the 5 minute chart kind of why I was buying as well. The bottom of these candles all lining up right there at the $5 area. So now we're seeing if we can get that push up there to above $6. 580s, 590s, $6, 610. So sold. Beautiful. Just beautiful. That worked out. That worked out so nice. So making $322 for anybody who's wondering. This is a real account. You can see the count number right there, CME5215. If you know anything about trading, you know that that's a real money account. And look at it, $332 in what, 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. Not bad. Everybody out there who's been commenting about how I quit trading stocks and I can't trade stocks, I only trade futures, blah, 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 right? Everyone's got an opinion, but the only opinion that matters is the market itself. And, well, I'm green, baby. I'm green. It's Friday. I don't know about you guys, but I do love a nice green Friday. So DRAD, like I said, pushed up big. It was on the Gapper list, on the Trade Ideas Gapper list. But here's what I want to talk about, why it was so good for a trade here. So the volume on this thing wasn't insane. We had 1.9 million shares in the float. The stock basically went from 330 right out there to 570. It pulled back, and you can see how it was really just liking this $5 area. It was holding that $5. The level 2 was showing the buyer there at $5, holding. Little balances. Every time we got down there to the $5 area, we just popped right back up. Although I only watched it for about 10 minutes before I bought in. But in general, really like the overall play here. And I got that 5 minute chart pulled up here on the side as well. the 5-minute, you can see just really clearly showing us that that 5-minute chart showed us that $5 support. 5-minute chart showed us the $5 support, right? So bam, bam, bam. And I was basically just only able to get 400 shares. Was trying to get 800 shares there. That would have been nice from $5 to $6 with 800 shares, but only got filled 400. You can see after I got in there, it basically just went bam, 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 right up. So I had no real time to buy the dip, and I wasn't going to chase it. I probably, maybe I could have added a little bit, but, hindsight's always 20/20 here, especially this type of moves. This type of move, I think if the volume was a little bit more, if there was a little bit more volume here pre-market, I would have been a little bit more aggressive, but I was totally fine once I got filled those 400 shares just to let that ride, and you can see pushing up there to the $6. Stop-wise, my stop would have been basically at that 490, 480 area. So I was only risking 20 cents here, maybe a little less than 20 cents. I would have gotten out really quickly if we wouldn't have held that $5. So basically, seeing that we had that $5 support there was key. And if we lost that $5 support, I would have gotten out quickly as soon as we basically would have broken back under $5. This was a stock that was really just, we had to hold that $5 area for support. And look at that beautiful push all the way up there to 610. I got my final fill right there at $6. So that worked out just like we hoped for. And that's all you could ever hope for as a trader, is to have a plan and to see that plan work out. And there it is, up there to $6. Also trading futures this morning as well. I can pull this up here for you guys. Made a little bit of green, got short here at the 294, 940 area, 2,940 area this morning, and covered down here at 2,934. And look at it now, dipping lower. I was kind of watching to see if this kind of broke out of this downward or this channel that we're currently in on the 5-minute chart here on futures. And if you look on the 15-minute chart, look at this as well. That channel was just perfect. Bam, 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 holding there. And then that breakdown now. So we got a nice little drop just from we broke through that channel there. And that's what we were looking for. Kind of overshadowed it because we were trading the equities over there. I think you guys can see that now. Sorry if you didn't see that before, but you can see the overall channel that I was watching, the breakdown. I got short here at the 940 area, got covered at the bottom of this channel, was hoping for a little bit more of a breakdown. The markets are red, red, red. We're down 2.8% currently, the ES or the SPY or whatever you want to call it. But really just a simple, easy morning. Like I said, it's Friday. I was up pretty late last night. I was out fishing all night long. You can see here on my head. I got this thing on my head. I actually hit myself in the head last night when I was cleaning the boat, and I was gushing some blood for a little bit. You know how when you get hit in the head, you bleed a little bit more than you're supposed to. It's a little bit more bloody than it's supposed to be. But DRAD, nice little move here. I liked on the daily chart that we popped right above the VWAP there. We had a little bit of resistance here at the 520 area. You can see the stock's definitely made some big moves in the past, and that's what I was watching. We've seen some big spikes, but overall, this stock kind of gives it up once it does spike. So I wasn't expecting to hold this too long. Obviously, the market's kind of had some really big, crazy runners lately, so the momentum is on my side in terms of knowing that we've had some crazy stocks going to the moon recently. When I saw it on the scanner, it was pretty much like, hey, NNVC, I know that one's been traded a bunch. STIM, no volume there. HTBX, not going to mess with that. Larger float, 33 million shares compared to 2 million shares. Big difference in the way those are going to trade, the way those are going to move. So DRAD, I'm going to take it right there and take that profit. Look at it now, pulling back. So if this does pull back, not that I'm going to be excited or happy for it, but if it does start to pull back, well, that's going to work out beautifully for me because I might have topped it. I was close. I was 10 cents from the top. 10 cents from the top. I thought I was actually getting filled, but I guess I got filled at 6. But hey, it is what it is. So that was how it went down. It popped up on the scanner, Trade Idea scanner right there. There's a link down below in the description if you want to learn more about the scanner, how I use the scanner every morning. And that is that's exactly what we need to do every single day. Just look for opportunities when there's a beautiful opportunity like this where we're seeing that whole dollar just kind of holding there, that magnet, that whole dollar. We're on the 5-minute chart. We've got the EMAs. You can see we got overextended on the 5-minute chart here. If I remove these lines, we got overextended on this first move up here early in the morning, and then we pulled back. We bounced off the EMA, and we pushed from there. So that's what I was looking for. I want to see those 5-minute chart EMA there with the 9 EMA holding as support. We got that beautiful little bounce there off the $5 support and up there for over $1 move. So there it is. A little bit of equities trading for everybody out there who's been missing me trading the low float stuff. I still do it every once in a while. Every once in a while, I definitely trade the low floats when the opportunity is right, when the opportunity really presents itself. That's what I'll say. Now with futures, there's always kind of opportunities because the market's been really volatile lately. But for the equity side, for trading, stocks, I'm pickier now. I'm definitely pickier because to me, it's like, hey, if I don't have a beautiful setup, if I don't really see something that's like a class A, beautiful setup to trade, I don't feel any pressure to trade equities because now I have futures where I'm kind of always seeing setups. Obviously the market goes up, market goes down, market goes up, market goes down, obviously. But in general, with futures now, it kind of relieves a lot of that pressure where in the past, I feel like I was always kind of like, I had to find a trade, I had to find a stock, I wanted to make money every day, I had to kind of look for opportunities, constantly looking through opportunities, finding stocks, looking for stocks, and that whole rat race of trying to find the next big mover, where if I'm trading futures, I'm kind of like, hey, there's opportunity constantly, all around some kind of opportunity with the futures. So that's why I've been more focused on futures lately. It doesn't mean that I've quit trading equities. It's just basically that's where the opportunity has been for me recently. And like I said, it took a lot of pressure off having the futures side of the trading now because I'm able to have massive amounts of liquidity and, the overall action has been really, really great. And you can see right now, look at this breaking down. We are breaking down hard right now on the E-minis or micro, whatever you call it in general. Look at this. I don't think you guys can even see it on the chart here very good, but in general, we are just getting smacked. That's a 30 handle, almost a 40 handle drop. Well, 30 handles, 20 handles, whatever. It's a 20 handle drop with one contract times $5. Do the math. It's $100 with only, a very small amount of money. If you're trading the micros, if you're trading the ES, you can do that as well. But right now, we're just kind of watching this key area. I've got another chart pulled up over here on another screen as well that I'm watching this area down here at the 900s, the 2,900 area. That's what I'm going to keep my eye on to see if we bounce from there. If not, I'll look to, I don't know. It's going to be a lot of volatility either way. So there it is. If you guys haven't already, do me one big favor. Hit that like button, subscribe button. We're getting close to 100,000 subscribers. I'll talk to you guys later on.
If you're still watching this video, don't worry. There's a lot more videos right here on the #1 day trading channel for you to check out and learn more about day trading. So don't be afraid and check out these videos right over here. 1, 2, newest and latest and greatest videos for you to check out. Also, hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already.